Greetings, fellow productivity seekers. I'm Garland Coulson, Captain Time. Today, I want to look at a PowerPoint alternative called Gamma App. And so Gamma App lets you very quickly create presentations using AI. And I've used PowerPoint to create presentations for years. I'm a professional speaker. I'm creating new presentations every week, and it's taking me a lot of time. And Gamma cuts this time significantly. So some initial options, you can choose to generate a presentation from a one-line prompt. You can paste in text, from notes and outline or existing content. You can import a file or URL or generate from a template. They also have a studio mode, I haven't worked with that yet, to allow you to work with images to tell a story. So I'll have to try that one maybe in a later video. So we click on generate. It says, what would you like to create? A presentation, a web page, a document, or a social? So I use this a lot for presentations and other things as well, in addition, for proposals in addition to presentations as well. So it's got a lot of things you can do with it. For a number of cards, you can just change that number. Let's say we want 25 cards. You can choose whether you want a classic mode, which gives you cards that you can easily just edit each image, text blocks, layout blocks. You can edit all those. Or a studio card that has a single image with embedded text. And then you edit that by asking AI. You can choose, of course, your traditional 16:9 tall, or you can make it fluid. And of course, you can choose from different languages in this case. So now you just put in what you'd like to make. So create a presentation on how to create your own personal knowledge base. And I do like to give it some context, write at a grade 8 reading level with a warm tone. And I'm just going to click on outline here and let it go. So at this point, what it's doing is it's creating an outline for you. As you can see, the information is coming in here quite brilliantly about how to create, why you need a personal knowledge base, what is a personal knowledge base, some images, benefits of having one, etc. We could keep going down. And think of how long it would take you to come up with an outline like this. It would take a significant amount of time in this case. So. But the brilliance isn't just in creating outlines. The brilliance is it will also create the slides for me as well. So this is where the real power comes in. And you can choose the amount of text on each card, minimal, concise, detailed. You can also choose if you have an existing theme. You can always choose one if you want, or let it choose from one. You can also choose whether you want it to use AI images or stock photos or those kinds of things, and which image model you want to use. It's got multiple ones here. In that case, you can also choose an image art style. Do you want it to be like a photorealistic, illustrated, 3D, line art, or a custom? And then I put in here for illustration, maybe colorful, maybe minimalist. You can add a few other ones in there as well. So at this point, then you can and you can choose from more themes as well. If you want to see all the different themes you've had here, you can look at the standard themes and see what's here and work with that. So I'll just pick one here. Maybe I'll just pick Spectrum, select theme. And now I'm going to click on Generate. And give it a moment to do its work and its magic. And when I demonstrate this live to an audience, they're stunned because look at what it's doing here. It's creating the bullet points, the slides, the images, infographics. It's just amazingly going to create all of these for me in just a few minutes here. You see, it's already got 11 of the slides already done. So just give it a moment to keep working and enjoy the fact that AI is doing all this work for me. So, very important to get the tone right because when I let it work on its own, it does very professional sounding slides. Nothing wrong with that. And it depends on your target audience. So often my target audience are people who follow me, Captain Time, they know me well. So they're looking for something more conversational, something, something less professional, less stodgy. They're looking for something warm, friendly, inviting. I work with a lot of beginners and that kind of thing. So says like something you created, you can change it now or go back to prompt. So we'll just leave it. Over here on the left-hand side, you'll see it's given you a navigation section over here where you can easily just go and navigate through these and look at them. And as you can see, the graphics are here, how they've done it. And of course, now you can change any of these. If you didn't like this bullet point, you can just click in here to go ahead and change it. If you want to change that image, you would just click here, go over to the edit image, and then you can come over here and then you can choose whether you want AI images, web image search, or upload images, get things from stock photos like pixels or GIFs or icons and those kinds of things. And then you can change the prompt down here. And again, you can change the type that you have over there as well. So now let's just scroll down through a few of these. As you can see, lovely graphic images in this case. Everything's looking really great here. Let's scroll down and you can see it does some infographics as well. So where it's putting things into different areas. It'll work with charts. It'll go out and grab statistics and things like that. Again, as with all AI, I always recommend you check the stats to make sure that they're correct, rather than just using them in a presentation. Again, they've got a nice infographic there with the flow in this case. So a brilliant tool. You can see how fast it's worked there. And again, you can over here you can add basic blocks. You can add titles, headings, tables, lists, note boxes, call out buttons, interactive. So there's tons of things you can add here. If you want to add charts and graphics, again, it's got all the different line charts and everything you're using. You can add videos and media very easily. You can embed an app in a web page. You can add forms and buttons. So there's just a ton of different things you can do here as well. If you want to add a new slide at any point, you can just click on add card. You can go click there to add a blank card, add a card with AI, and add from a template. And so for example, if I wanted to go why knowledge bases fail. And then I can, again, choose the type I want here if I want to have like an image or graphic, or I can just let it do its own thing and let it decide. And then I click here and it will automatically add an additional slide with the information that I wanted. So this is a very fast way, as you can see. Let's say I didn't like the layout of one of these, right? So let's see. I kind of don't like this layout, for example. If I go here, then I can try new layout. Give it a moment, and it shows the original layout over here, and then it's giving me additional layouts that I can look at to see what I might like to use. In addition, again, I showed you the layout one there. Let's say if we wanted to change a color, then I can change a card color on this one if I want to make that one pop with a very fun color. It does show theme colors up here, so it's a little easier to keep your brand on there if you want to in this case. You can also, again, change the layout, top layout, left layout, and those kinds of things. You can change the content width, the card width, add backdrops. So there's a lot of different things you can do here quite easily. When it comes time to present it, you just click up here. You can start presenting it just in this tab. You can present full screen. You can present as a presenter view. You can also share over here. This one, you can share, you can add people's emails and then have them collaborate with you, and you can control how much access they get, whether they get full access, can just view, edit, but not share with others, if they can view and comment but not edit, or they can just view in those cases. You can easily create a link where people can view only and once again, or you can let them comment if you want as well. And so often after a presentation, I'll just share this link with people so that they have a copy of the slides. You can, of course, turn on off whether you want it discoverable on the web, and you can also set up a password to view to keep it a little bit safer in that case. Export, you can export to PDF, to PowerPoint, Google Slides, or PNGs, or even post directly to LinkedIn. And you can also click here to install fonts to make sure that it's going to work on your computer. It can also be embedded as an iframe there, or published there. So lots of ways of sharing it. If I don't like the theme, I can just click on there and then maybe let's find something a little darker and more dramatic, perhaps like Nebula. And then again, it's given me a brand new look, right? Very quickly. So this is a brilliant tool. I think it's fantastic. It's, plans and pricing. I find it quite affordable. You can, for $0, you can create up to 10 cards per prompt in this case, or of course, $8 a month if you're paying annually, or $10 a month monthly. You can get up to 20 cards per prompt. I'm using the pro version, up to 60 cards per prompt. In that case, which is $25 a month, or paid annually would work out to 18. So a very affordable tool. This saves me hours every week. So honestly, the $25 a month is not a problem for this. One drawback I do find is that there is no way to set transitions to automatically. If you have a presentation you'd like to have running in the background, or looping until stops. So in this case, my current workaround is to export it as PowerPoint. And then what I will do is I will just run a PowerPoint once I've already created these. So a little bit of a drawback, not a huge one, but I would love if they could create an offline mode so that I could also present offline. Right now, as I say, the workaround is to export as PowerPoint, and then you can easily present offline. So fantastic tool. This saves me hours every week. I give it a 4.5 out of 5. It'd be a 5 out of 5 if they had the offline capability and the capability to run it kind of like a kiosk mode, where I could run it at my sometimes in a workshop. I have a slideshow running when people come in, just with some fun quotes or facts and things like that. I'd love it there. If you like this review, this Gamma app review, please hit the like and subscribe button to help others find this content. Thank you so much for listening. Reach out if I can be of any help to you.